wacky news stories of the afternoon. And at 5:24, we've got them for you.
I have a crazy story out of Chicago. Two men allegedly stole a Porsche SUV in Chicago on Tuesday.
Whoa.
And then they shot at a man in another vehicle. This is Chicago, right? The Porsche sped off with the police in pursuit, and the SUV later crashed. The guys jumped out of the car and ran away on foot. The driver was running with some kind of bag in his hand, and they ducked into a Mexican restaurant. And as they ran through the place trying to escape out of the back exit, the restaurant was mostly empty, except for a table full of police officers who were there eating their lunch. So when they saw the guy with the bag, they immediately got up, ran after him, and caught him in the alley behind the restaurant. He's charged with attempted murder for the shooting and possession of a stolen vehicle. Police are still looking for the other man that he was with, and thank God that the guy that they shot in the other car is going to be okay.
Yeah, good for that.
Yes.
What luck. Run through the restaurant, and
With a bunch
there are
of
the
cops
cops
there.
sitting at the table.
That's timing for you.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, I seem to get these things with cars. I like them because people are just can be absolutely stupid with automobiles, especially when they like to show off. So, one of the things that a rental car company will tell you in a heartbeat is you really don't want to rent cars to NASCAR drivers or any of those folks because there's a good chance they're going to get out and have some fun.
Of course.
Well, this old boy thought he was a NASCAR driver who had just won a race with his rental car. So he was driving around on Saturday and he wanted to show off a little bit in the hotel parking lot. So he decided to do some burnouts with his rental car. And of course, you sometimes do that power braking thing where you just sit there with the brake on and spin the rear tires until they go up in smoke.
Yeah.
Well, when you do that, sometimes they get a little too hot. And this one did, because all that rubber gets up under the wheel well. And the back of the car caught fire.
Uh-oh.
And to make it even worse, he was sitting right next to an SUV parked next to him. The flames not only was on his car, they moved over to the SUV, which also happened to be a rental car.
Oh, no.
This knucklehead jumped out, ran into the hotel to grab a fire extinguisher, couldn't find one, and so by the time the firefighters got there, both cars for that rental company were a total loss. No word on whether they had opted for the insurance or not.
I was just going to say.
If not, somebody's going to be paying a very expensive bill for a car that they no longer own.
Always get the insurance.
Yes.